Today's walk starts at the main car park to the Longshaw estate, once the hunting lodge of the Duke of Rutland. We continue down through the estate, down to Grindleford Station, where we pick up Padley Gorge and climb back up to the estate car park. Padley Gorge, that way. There's the lodge. It's a big lodge, isn't it? Just a hunting lodge. The estate. There's something going on. Horses or sheepdogs.
I think it's sheepdogs.
Because that's where we came in originally. And there's looks like gates. They're getting the sheepdogs around us.
This picture shows some soldiers, but we'll tell you a little bit more about that when we're a bit further into the walk. What the lodge has been used for in the past.
Thank you. Sometimes. Thanks.
So well behaved.
Thank you.
Nice rhododendron lined path. And this is before it gets a bit wilder and a lot more scenic. Looks like we're entering the land of the boggarts. Is that one? Oh no, it's just nab.
A bit of a detour because we weren't reading the instructions. Had to get up there. There's the sheep ready for the sheepdog trials, presumably. All fenced in. They've even put netting round so they can't cheat and see what's going on. It's this way.
So today we're walking on the Longshaw estate, which now belongs to the National Trust, and down to Padley Gorge, somewhere I've never been before.
Well, we've been to near it.
Been to the cafe.
Been to the cafe.
Very nice cafe. Might have to show you that.
As I said, we've already taken one wrong turning because we weren't reading the paperwork. This takes us down round that lake, I think.
More sheep waiting for the trials.
We're looking for a large wooden ant sculpture. I think it might have been there because there's the arrow pointing. We're told that this is a more interesting path than following the main one down, so Daryl's gonna head slightly exploring, but there he is. Let's see where we get to along here.
Explore back on the leads because
Past the hollow. Come to a Y junction. Although it's a bit busy going through the estate as such, we've soon lost people, haven't we?
yeah,
Left people behind.
a lot of mums and toddlers, dads and toddlers, dog walkers. Should get quieter though now. Not a place that we'd come at the weekend because it gets really busy. Padley Gorge gets really busy at the weekends. There's lots of information around, dotted around here. Different trees and different creatures that you can find, including northern hairy wood ants. Known a few northern hairy men. I've never met a northern hairy wood ant.
I think they might be in here.
Oh yes, can see them. I don't know whether the camera will pick it up.
Come away.
They're very busy.
Over there, right. It says they do bite.
Yes.
Great formic acid, so
They do look like they might bite, and you'll know about it if you sniff them.
there's a few. You don't see them to start with, do you? And then the whole thing
suddenly,
is sort of heaving.
Your eyes just focus onto them, don't they? Not one would like the dogs to jump in. And there's wood ants.
I suppose we've come on a good day. If it's raining, they'd obviously burrow down and be in their nest.
Yeah.
There's another pile here. Come on.
Can tell autumn's coming as well. Lots of berries. You can fetch it if you want. And there's the Y junction we're looking for. It's down there. Whoops. We've never really had dogs that go for sticks like she does, have we? No, she's carrying for miles as well, won't she? That's the right one for her. They might have found water. Come on. Come on, Rum. Come on, Rum. Yeah. Come on, this way. Longshaw Lodge, the house we saw at the beginning of the video, it's had a varied history. It was originally a hunting lodge for the Duke of Rutland, but like all big houses, hunting lodges, it faced an uncertain future because of lack of money. So various things happened to the house after that. The Longshaw Lodge was originally a hunting lodge for the Duke of Rutland, but like all hunting lodges, began to hemorrhage money, so it had to be repurposed. In the 1920s, it became part of the Cooperative Holidays Association, something like that, to provide inexpensive holidays for people. Basic walking holidays. So with a guest house and camping facilities for Boy Scouts. Now we're getting a bit more rugged. Nab, cool. It's a nice house down there. Yeah, love that. During the First World War, the lodge played an important role as a military base hospital for convalescing soldiers. It was an overspill of a hospital over in Sheffield, and people would come here, soldiers, wounded, would come here from Sheffield and from Manchester, come here to enjoy the countryside and get well. So during its time, over 60 soldiers came here to convalesce, and they came from all over Australia, New Zealand, as well as Britain. They'd be accommodated here for as long as it took for them to get better, and they'd enjoy the countryside, the fresh air, and even learn to sail on the lake that we saw earlier. Could be worse places to convalesce, I suppose. During the war, while it was a convalescent home, the Duke of Rutland still came to visit and still hunted around here. But then when the last soldier had gone, he leased the property out to Sir Thomas Isaac Birkin, a lace manufacturer and also the director of the Great Northern Railway and Mercantile Steamship Company. Try saying that without taking a funny breath. But by the late 1920s, it really did face that financial crisis, and that's when it was sold. And it was sold, you know I'm going to read this. In October 1928, it was announced that it was going to be sold, and it was leased to the Holiday Fellowship, an offshoot of the Cooperative Holidays Association. And they leased it for 21 years, where it provided cheap holidays for people to come and enjoy the countryside and get some fresh air from the cities of Manchester again and Sheffield. It's quite a checkered history. After that period, it fell into a little bit of disrepair until it was sold again and is now being turned into luxury apartments. Now we're heading down onto the next part of this walk, Padley Gorge. Very beautiful, from what I've been told, and something that the dogs will enjoy. Lots of water. As the name would suggest, it is a gorge, so it is quite a steep descent. I think they're worried that I'd left them. I think I need longer legs.
Yeah. They're not set right, are they?
They're not knee friendly, are they? So we're quite near the quite famous Grindleford Cafe, Grindleford Station House Cafe, which, if you're a walker from around the country, you'll probably have heard of. It's one of the main go-to places where you can get the best chip butties.
And pints of tea.
Pint of tea. Nice, strong tea. And we shouldn't, but we might.
And there it is, Grindleford Station.
Hiya.
Yes, thanks. Can I have 2 pints of tea, please?
Yes, sure.
And, yeah, 2 chip butties, please.
Yeah.
That's it, thanks. Thank you.
They're right.
Smashing there, brilliant. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Hi, you alright?
Hi, darling, you alright?
Yeah, good day.
Cheers.
You alright?
So you got your pint of tea?
We've got our pint of tea. And what's coming next?
I might have accidentally ordered a chip butty or 2,
Or 2. Not eat, hopefully.
but in order to save the camera,
You lost some tea.
yeah, I spilt the tea.
That's a chip butty. Thank you.
And as you'd expect, with it being called Grindleford Station Cafe, there are trains. Very nice. You see, I'm allowed this because according to my watch, I've already burnt 430 calories. This is only about 10 calories, isn't it? If that. We made short work of that.
Well, I don't know. I gave it ample time. It's very nice. Very naughty, again. But when you come here, you've got to, haven't you?
Well, you have really.
So what are we doing with the sandwiches we had made for lunch?
They'll have to do for tea. So what we saying? It is a station cafe, so there is a railway line near, and there's a tunnel, and that's where we'll go to next to have a look.
Tockley Tunnel. I know it well.
Been through there a few times.
Yeah, when I was at Sheffield Uni, this was the main route back through to home.
From Manchester to Sheffield.
Warrington. Yes.